Hey everybody, happy Friday and welcome to another Everyday Style Chat. So every once in a while, I poll my group, my Everyday Style group, and ask, what would you like to get 3 tips about? And today I'm going to cover one of them that a lot of people said they wanted help with, and that's how to hide a tummy. So if you are new here, hi, I'm Jennifer Mackey Mary from Everyday Style. I'm on a mission to make style simple for women and getting dressed fun again. That's all I want for you is to go in your closet, have a ton of options that all work together. Getting dressed is not stressful. You like the way you look and then you move on with your day. So when I asked what's something you'd want 3 tips on, a lot of people said how to hide a tummy. So today we are going to talk about that. So you've come to the right place because I have always had a tummy. It doesn't matter how much I weigh. I always have a tummy. When I look back at pictures from about a year and a half, 2 years ago, when I was at my absolute thinnest, I was fasting 4.5 days per week. No emails on that one because I was actually in the best health of my life. I was fasting 4.5 days a week. I had not touched bread, sugar, carbs, nothing. I didn't eat apples for 2 years. I was literally in the best shape of my life. I look back, I still had a tummy. Now, I'm not fasting 4.5 days per week, and I had toast yesterday. So we're clearly on a different path. I still have a tummy. So this is something that I've struggled with all my life. I know how difficult it can be. I know how defeating it can be, how it really limits some of your options, but you don't have to be a slave to that tummy. You can just dress it well and move on with your life. I always say when people ask me, what are the rules on dressing your body type? I say, show off the parts you like, cleverly disguise the parts you don't, and then move on. And the most important part of that 3-step process is the moving on, right? We should not obsess over things. We just dress it well and move on. So here we go. If you have a tummy, now you can have a tummy because you're in apple shape and that's just how it goes. You can have a tummy because you just had a baby and that's just how it goes. You can have a tummy because you're an hourglass and you really don't have a tummy, but it's more of a tummy than you used to have. And that's just how it goes. However it happened, if you want to dress your tummy better and not have it be such a focal point in your outfit, here's how to do it. Number one, the best thing you can do, and I'm a horrible example of this today, but choose the right fabric. So on top, you have a couple of options. You have knits versus wovens. By the way, guys, this is gold. Like, write this down. And my necklace is weird. Okay. Knits versus wovens. Knits are stretchy things, right? Like a t-shirt, like a sweatshirt, like a sweater, right? It's got some pull to it. A woven is like a dress shirt or a blouse. Here's the thing. Knits cling, wovens glide. Knits cling, wovens glide. So if you ask yourself, what would I like? Something to cling to that area or something to glide over it? If you are looking to hide it, the correct answer is, of course, glide over it. The best thing you can do to hide your tummy is get out of your t-shirts, get out of your sweaters. Sweaters are rough, friends. If you've got a tummy, sweaters, like pullover sweaters, are really hard to wear. Go ahead and trade those for blouses. Trade them for fabrics that have a little bit more structure to them. They will glide. Now, does that mean you have to be in a blouse every single day for the rest of your life? No, it doesn't. There are some knits that don't cling as much. But like if I'm having pictures done, I want to do it in wovens rather than knits because they're just going to glide and they're going to hide that area a lot better than a woven will. So that is number one. Second, I'm doing good on this today. Add a third piece, add a layering piece. What this does is it divides your body into 3 thinner sections, right? So you don't just see one wall of body, you see 3 smaller sections. And then all of a sudden what's underneath there is not as prominent. So do that. By the way, if you want to really give that a kick in the ass, wear a vest instead of a cardigan. Like a long sleeve shirt with a vest over it. A sleeveless cardigan is a lot more lengthening. It makes you look longer, leaner, because you can also tell where your body stops at the arm, right? Rather than having this whole thing go across. So go for a third piece always. If you really want to bump that up, go for a vest because that's going to be the most flattering. Okay, number 3, by the way, I'm going to give you 4 tips because I always like to give a little extra. Number 3 is pattern. Choose your patterns carefully. I'm doing a bad job of this today, but you can't see my tummy, so who cares? The best pattern to disguise things is dense and non-repeating. Now, what do I mean by that? Dense means the amount of background that is showing. So think of like a big, bold floral, and there's big bloom over here, big bloom over here, big bloom over here, and big bloom over here, but you see a ton of background. That is not dense. Now imagine you take all those flowers and you smash them together and you add a whole lot more, so you don't see very much background. That is dense. A dense pattern is a lot more camouflaging than what's the opposite of dense? I don't know. Can't think of the word right now. Whatever, move on. Then a non-dense pattern, right? So even if you can see like the leopard print bag above me, that is a denser print. Now, what do I mean by non-repeating? Non-repeating means that you can't figure out what comes next. Think of like a polka dot pattern. It's really clearly laid out in lines. That is a repeating pattern. A leopard print is non-repeating. It confuses the eye, it moves it around. So go for things that are dense, not a lot of background showing, and non-repeating. So actually that leopard print behind me would be a good example. This big stripe, not so much, but again, can't see my tummy, so I don't care. And I love stripes, so I'm going to wear it anyway. So there you go. Those are 3 good tips, and here's your bonus one. Number 4 is pick the right pants. Picking pants that end at the right spot on your body is really key. If you have a tummy, your pants should come close to the belly button, but not necessarily over it. Because what happens if you come too high, your belly pokes out below it. If you go too low, you get muffin top over it. So while the first 3 are really kind of about camouflaging it, the pants really decide, like, is there stuff that people can see that you don't want people to see? So those are my 4 tips. Find the right rise of pants. For most people who struggle with tummy, it is at the belly button or maybe like an inch and a half below. So choose the right fabric. Wovens, not knits. Add a 3rd piece. Vests are better than cardigans. Jackets are a good option as well, but a cardigan is also a very good option. 3, the pattern, dense, non-repeating. By the way, if you're ever in a fitting room and you like have a dress and it's just you're just looking at stuff and you don't want to see that stuff, go find the same dress in a pattern and see the difference that it makes. I do this with clients all the time, and it's shocking how much they'll hate a solid color dress, but they will love the pattern. So change that up. And number 4 is find the right rise of pants, and that is 4 ways, not just 3, 4 ways to hide a tummy. Also, make peace with it and move on. If you're changing it, hey, that's awesome. I'm all for that. However, if you're not changing it, or it's something that just can't change, just make peace with it. Life is too short. Okay, so if you like videos like this, if you like advice like this, I really want to encourage you to join the Capsule Wardrobe community. I have the pre-sale going on right now. What is the Capsule Wardrobe Guide if you are new? It is a seasonal ebook. It comes out spring, summer, fall, and winter. It shows you what to buy, where to buy it, and how to put it all together to make 150 outfits out of just 34 pieces. Beyond that, though, it comes with a Facebook community where you can ask questions like this every single week, capsule related and not. I just finished the video for my Q&A for the capsule group this week, and I answered questions like how to pick the right perfume, how to buy the best jacket for your body style, lots of other things just like that. So it's not just capsule related questions. If you really want advice, what was number 1? Number 1, well, you can go back and watch the video, but it is choose the right fabric. Beyond that, go back and watch the video as soon as I finish. So it's really advice that's beyond just the capsules. It is any style question you have will be answered in that group. So I want to encourage you to join the capsule communities, to start looking at your wardrobe differently, to do more with less. The pre-sale is going on right now, but it does end February 28th. So right up there is the link to grab that. Right now it is a crazy, crazy pre-sale. It is $32.25 per capsule. So you subscribe for an entire year, but it works out to $32.25 per capsule. And you can get your questions answered all year long. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next Friday. Have a good day.